powered by Value Research.
Oh yes, those are some of the top-rated funds. But tell you what, let's focus in from funds to pizza then. And there's been a new foray from Domino's into the burger pizza. So we talk about this new product as well as what the outlook is on consumer demand, the same-store sales growth trends. So let's bring on board then Dev Amritesh, President and Chief Business Officer, Domino's Pizza India, who joins in on the show. My mouth is watering already. But let's talk a little bit about this new product, Dev. What is the strategy for new launches in order to boost the overall sales?
We don't see this as a tactical initiative for sure. We are very excited about the launch of Burger Pizza. We see this like a dramatic new innovation in the Indian food service market. And the strategy behind this is, if you look at pizzas as a product get shared normally. So typically you would have 2 people or 3 people. If you order a large pizza, the whole family gets together and people will have slices. Maybe you order 2 different types of pizzas and everyone picks a few slices. Where burgers, on the other hand, are mostly for individual consumption. You take your own burger, you eat it alone. Even if you're in a group, people order different burgers, right? So, and obviously Domino's being a pizza company, we didn't want to launch burgers straight out. And that's not what we stand for. But we said, more than launching burgers, what we are really interested in is the consumption opportunity represented by the individual consumption occasion, which is when people are having their own product and eating it alone. Also, this happens little more in the dine-in space, this happens little more in the younger audience. So we said, okay, how can Domino's get a part of this big market that is out there?
So what is your marketing strategy then, and the A&P spend for not only this product, for Domino's in general, in light of the increased competition in the QSR space?
Yeah, the overall food service market, over the last couple of years, and especially in the last year, has been a very competitive place. There have been a lot of new entrants, there's been a lot of activity, and consumption really over the last, for the recent past hasn't really been that hot. So it's been challenging. It's been an interesting place to gain and fight for share, and especially a player like us who has had dominates the category. It's up to us to kind of do interesting things to also grow the market. So it's more of that, yeah.
But Domino's has also invested heavily in A&Ps with the buy one, get one free offers, but that is not quite reflected in the same-store sales growth, which have been quite muted in the last couple of quarters. Why do you think this is happening?
Yeah, I think, promotions are kind of tactical initiatives that, we do from time to time. I won't say that's part of the strategy, but those are tactical initiatives that we need to take from time to time to be to make sure that we continue to gain share. If you look at many of the players in the market, and we have respect for many of the good brands, have been in significantly negative same-store kind of a growth, and so that's part of the reality. But our strategy, larger overall strategy, is to take a sharp look at where are the opportunities in driving incremental consumption. And for example, this launch that we are doing right now, which is the Burger Pizza launch, we see initiatives like this which are disruptive, which are innovative, and which actually capture new consumption segments or new consumption occasions for us. I think our opportunity is that to go for our strategy is that to go for new areas that we haven't really addressed before, that can offer us a source of new business, new consumers, rather new consumption occasions. So you will see us doing more and more of that, and this is our first sort of big attempt to do that in a while, and very excited about it.
Now, continuing the conversation on same-store sales growth, what do you think will lead to the revival on the same? On the macro front, we're seeing monsoons return. The government has implemented the 7th Pay Commission model, the Model Shop Act as well. Will this do the trick for the return of same-store sales growth for Domino's?
We are very hopeful. As a matter of fact, all of these things coming together and all of them happening now is a strong boost to us also, and we are very excited and we are very hopeful that they will have a very positive impact. So, God willing, as they say.
But what about your pricing strategy for all your products? Now that inflationary pressures have also come back, would you look to increase your prices too?
Pricing obviously is an important factor, but we are quite comfortable on our pricing right now. If you look at our pricing for the last 6 months, we haven't really taken any price increase, and we plan to hold on to our prices for now and really focus on trying to get more and more consumers into the shops. Even going forward, we don't look at price increases happening over the immediate future right now.
Okay, thank you so much for joining in. We'll leave it at that, Dave, and talking about the new product as well as the outlook for the sector and the company as a whole. But today, globally, all eyes are on the UK as Theresa May prepares to take over 10 Downing Street. Prime Minister David Cameron